All the songs I never wrote fizzle and remain. All the songs I did not start.
This show is actually quite a rare gem. The music is just stunning, and the story, you just get captured in the moment and from beginning to end. And it's one of those stories that, unfortunately, it's based on a true story from the composer, William Finn. But unfortunately, yeah, it just doesn't get done. I can understand why. It's a pretty hard show to do, but it's a great show, and the music is just, it's really one of a kind. It's quite bizarre. It's unique. It's a unique show, and yeah, I'm really glad I can put it on. All I can put it down to is the show is just a little bit bizarre. It's very kooky. A lot of it is done in dream, so it kind of doesn't make sense. But I think the way William and James have just really intertwined everything, I think it does make sense. It can get to a stage where it is open to interpretation, and that's great, using your creativity and your imagination.
I think it's a beautiful story. I think it's it's not a really well-known musical, and it's a story that should be told. It's a story where we look at the healing power of music and how someone can get through a hard time in their life by tapping into their creativity, and I think it's just a beautiful story. We've gone quite minimal with the set because I think the story should be told through the characters, and that's what we've really tried to focus on. The songs tell the story, so that's what we've really tried to do.
I guess because it's not a dance show, making choreography that suits the show without making it too dancey, and obviously teaching it to people and passing off your ideas and visions and getting them to create it for you. I would say it's subtle, it doesn't need a lot, but there's a lot of fun room to play with, especially when Gordon's in his unconscious, a lot of dream sequence stuff, so it's really fun to play around and everything, but not too much taking away from the story, of course.
We're lucky to get the people that we have. Alex, who plays the Doctor, was the last person we cast after a while, but Will came in straight. He's playing Gordon, and he just blew us away. And everyone else who came to audition as well, they just did a really good job. And I think for getting the right show, you need the right cast, and for everything to sort of balance out. And I think we've really done that. I think we've got, when you cast right, your job's pretty much set. So.
Gordon is a music composer who is not really going anywhere with his career, and he suffers a brain aneurysm, to simple terms. And as he's going through treatment and in his time in hospital, he's hallucinating and dealing with his close family and friends, and the adventures that arise from that. He's a jerk. But he doesn't really mean to be a jerk, I think, and that's what I both like and loathe about him. The fact that he is a jerk, but he doesn't mean to be a jerk. So he's got all this depth and complexity that is really, really interesting and appealing to play. Yeah.
All the songs I never wrote fizzle and remain. All the songs I did not start, all the rhymes I never made, all the stories I delayed in telling are welling up inside my brain. I I should explain. I had so many songs. I had so many songs. I had so many songs. Stories of friendship and tales of how romance survived. I have so many stories of yeses, of frogs making wishes and who were unsuccessful and felt people's lives. Stories of living, stories of living, stories of dying, and ways we can deal with our fear. Stories of horses, parental divorces, where we appear. But you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music get along.
You gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music make a song.
If I what I would write for your delight. Stories of illness, songs of pain,
And everyone talks about change.
I have so many
Stories of sickness, of people not moving.
and throwing out books when things turn out too strange. We rearrange
But you gotta have
heart and
music. You gotta have heart and
music.
heart and music get along. You gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music make a song. Oh, you gotta have heart and music. Heart and music. You gotta have some heart and music.
Heart and music make.
Heart and music make. Heart and music make.
Make a song.
Heart and music make a song. Heart and music make a song. Heart and music make a song.
You know, I think everyone has done a really good job. We've all pulled together, the whole cast and Hayley and Natasha production team, and we've really made something really great.